Imhotep was born in the 27th or 26th century BCE in Memphis, Egypt. He was a sage, architect, physician, and chief advisor, amongst many other things, to the pharaoh Djoser. From a very young age, Imhotep excelled, especially in areas related to math and physics. His father was also an architect and immediately recognized Imhotep's genius and started training him from a very young age. Imhotep gained notoriety for various projects before Pharaoh Djoser recognized his talent and then recruited him to become an advisor. Initially, Imhotep worked as an architect and an advisor, creating what would soon become known as the first Step Pyramid in Egypt. But as he spent more time advising the pharaoh and gaining more power, he offloaded some of his responsibilities for the architecture side of things to others while he explored other areas of his own interest. Later in his life, Imhotep shifted his focus to spend more time as a sage to the pharaoh and a physician to the royal court. While no documents are surviving today outright telling us that Imhotep served as a physician, it's well known that priests during this time frequently served as medical providers to those within the court. Imhotep's reputation as a genius of the time, his skyrocket from a young man to a well-trusted official in the royal court, and his remembrance of a medical demigod are only a few reasons to support his extraordinary skill as a physician. People far and wide believed Imhotep to have the blessing of Sekhmet, the divine goddess of healing. Following his death, the Egyptian government raised his rank to be that of a deity, so he became known as the Egyptian god of wisdom and medicine. After his death, shrines and temples dedicated to Imhotep were created, and in the Greco-Roman period, during the height of his popularity, his temples were often brimming with those suffering from various ailments. They would stay in his temple for days or weeks without leaving, hoping that the divine being would bless them with a solution or cure in their dreams. To this day, many physicians still hold Imhotep in high regard as the father of medicine, since his skill stood out more clearly than the murky practices of those before him. That is all I have for you on Imhotep, the priest who led us from magic to medicine. Definitely more that meets the eye than the man from the Mummy movies. What should I talk about next?